So Top Stars coming out. Jake Lehman, the first to lead them out. He was the winner last time out here in the Top Stars. As they get themselves gridded up, Fletcher Malentis heading towards the front of the field. And so too heading to the front of the field is Spencer Roberts, who's got that pace shoot percolating overtime trying to get past these guys. Spencer Roberts, one of the kids at the moment. And finally, he's caught up with them. So Colby Bosley, Jared Pearce and Vince Lindsay just getting a hurry up. Olivia Ferraro hasn't made the call in this one and she'll be out for the rest of the night. She's called it a day. Obviously a bit of damage in the last heat. Too much to fix. So now we're gridded up. We'll give you the starters and drivers in the final heat for the Top Star Juniors tonight. Jake Lehman on the front row alongside Fletcher Malentis in 63. Jake Fisher on the inside of row number 2 with Harrison Berris in the 18. Hopefully that ice cream hasn't slowed him down. Row 3, Mia Dunn in 55. 22 of Jared Pearce on the outside of her. Back to Talia Bosley. Alongside brother Colby. This could be interesting. And Vince Lindsay, your 7th and final car. So Jake Lehman slowed them to a crawl. Up the hill's probably not good. Green lights come on. Ben Hand says, nope, not playing your games. Get on your bike, and that they do. Colby Bosley was the first to move out of line, but Jared Pearce blocked that, so he couldn't quite get the pass done as they move through turn number 1 and 2. First car to look to the outside. Fletcher Malentis couldn't quite get past the 70 of Jake Lehman as they move up into turn number 3 and 4 now. Up the hill they come. Here comes Berris on the inside of Malentis. Jake Lehman, your leader. Berris in second. Malentis in third. Back then to Pearce in 22. Bit of smoke coming from the 63 car in third. Hasn't slowed him down. He's 3/4 track high. And here comes Jared Pearce on the inside. Side by side, the battle for third and fourth. And Mount Barker's Jared Pearce looks like he's just quite done enough, and he gets up for third as our race leader is by no means comfortable. The Bunbury Custom Cabinets number 70 of Jake Lehman is off the curb now, and here comes car number 18 for Ari Boyd, earth moving down there in Albany. Here comes Harrison Berris. He looks to the inside, nearly a touch between the two as Berris now dives to the inside. Side by side for the race lead, but with the momentum on the outside, Jake Lehman holds on. Across the line again, make it a battle of 3 as the United Mount Barker 22 of Jared Pearce buys into the battle. He dives to the inside of Harrison Berris in 18. 2 Hyundai Excels and 1 Mitsubishi Lancer out in front, and it's the Lancer showing the upper hand at the moment. The battle for 4th is on as well. Fletcher Malentis in 63. Jake Fisher in 12. Behind him is Bosley, that's Colby. Then Vince Lindsay. Split back then to Mia Dunn, Talia Bosley at the tail of the field. But back of the ranch, here comes Harrison Berris again. He has a hop, skip and a jump through the bumps in turn 2, as 2 does Jake Fisher. He's now got the 63 off the curb, and Fisher goes up into 4th place now. Fisher and Malentis having a titanic battle, and on the inside of the 2 of them comes Colby Bosley. He says, I'm not going to play your games. Get out of my way. Gets a 2-for-1 deal. Wouldn't even get that down at Woolies on a Saturday afternoon, and Colby Bosley's up to 4th place. He says, I know this track like the back of my hands. Get out of the way. But he's got a lot of work to do because our top 3 have skipped away. Jake Lehman, Harrison Berris not letting him get away as they move down to Latham's corner once again. 2 to travel this time. White flag being prepared downstairs, and here comes Harrison Berris, the young man from the Great Southern, is trying to take it up to the southwest number 70 of Jake Lehman. He's got him off the curb, and he's got a bit of work to do with 1 to go. White flag on display. It's Jake Lehman, Harrison Berris, and Jared Pearce. Back to Bosley, Fisher, Vince Lindsay, Fletcher Malentis is now falling into the gaps of Mia Dunn with 1 to run. Down the back straight they go. I think Lehman's just done enough. Past the canteen one final time. Jake Lehman from just up the road in Bunbury defeats Harrison Berris. And Mount Barker's Jared Pearce, a very close third. Back then to the hometown hero, Colby Bosley, 4th. 5th place, Jake Fisher in 12th. Vince Lindsay finishes in 6th place in car number 40. Back then to Fletcher Milentus in 63. And the 55 of Mia Dunn is the last to complete the distance. Talia Bosley didn't quite make it to the checkered flag in the Manjimup Tyre Mart. Number 33, she's only got one more race to come in her junior sedan career, but no doubt about it, the top stars are putting on an absolute show tonight. Jake Lehman gets his second win of the evening.